Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and I got a very special interview for you today. I'm sitting with the new Toyota Tundra Chief Engineer and Sequoia Chief Engineer, Jay Sackett. And in this video, we're going to talk with Jay about his background, what he's up to these days with the team, and kind of give you guys some insights for those really enthusiastic Toyota fans, because I know you're out there, because I read the comments. Trust me. So, Jay, I got to say, first of all, congratulations on your new role. You took over from Mike Swears, who moved on to a new role in the company. I got promoted, and yeah, so welcome.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Tim. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Welcome to the wild world of the internet.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So it took over for the full-size series, our Tundra and Sequoia, back in January.
Okay.
So, but previously to that, I was working directly on Mike's team for specifically this vehicle and the Sequoia, the new 23 Sequoia.
Okay.
For the last several years, getting it from the pieces of scraps of paper that we started planning on right at the very, very beginning.
The bar napkins, you're like,
yep, the back of the bar napkins and everything like that. Putting that together 5-6 years ago, looking at the initial concepts. So that was my role for Mike. Sorry about that. On planning out these vehicles.
Okay.
But prior to that, I've been working for Toyota for about 30 years.
So just new.
Yeah, right. Just getting my feet wet. I worked all the way up through body hardware into evaluation, and then just before joining Mike's team back in 2016, I was working in the body shell design, working on the now we can say previous generation Tacoma, and then also launching the 2014-15 Tundra as well for the body changes that were going into place there. So I've been working on trucks with Toyota here for going on 15 years or so with Toyota. So it's been a lot of fun. Been a lot of good experiences. So
a lot of off-roading, a lot of towing, a lot of learning the Toyota culture. There's a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, so it's been a great learning experience. A lot of getting out and around, which has been a lot of fun. With,
not stuck in the office
with the truck too. Yes, the most enjoyable times were all of our drives getting this vehicle ready out west, hauling around Arizona, Colorado, Texas, and so forth, towing, and then, as you mentioned, off-roading. It's been a lot of fun. With these vehicles. So and it goes well. Growing up, I grew up in Michigan. Family's been, growing up in Michigan, you're going to be a part of the automotive culture.
Yes.
Everybody in the family was involved in one way or the other with the Detroit 3, the GM and Ford and so forth. But I was fortunate enough to land with Toyota and spend my career here. It's been really great. So
very cool, very cool. So let me ask you some questions. We're sitting in a new 1794 limited edition, which is 4 of 1500. There's a video on the channel I walked around. Probably the most comfortable seats I think you guys had in the vehicle so far. This leather is pretty incredible. But let me ask you your overall thoughts. The vehicle gets launched, and there's we had a little wastegate issue that got solved really quickly. We have a little issue at door jam that got solved really quickly. We have some things come up. Where are you at with this truck? Are you thinking that for a customer looking for the truck right now, do you feel like it's been really solid the way it rolled out? Do you feel like it's really really good, or do you feel like we're customer feedback and where we're at?
Oh, this has been a joy to roll out. Yes, we've been actively following our customers' feedback and hearing what they're saying. Yes, we've had some issues, and unfortunately, some of our customers have had to deal with it. But by and large, the response for this vehicle's been outstanding. Good. A really really big turn. We joke a lot with trucks and Toyota that you only get a big change like this every 15 years or so. So we got to take advantage of it as best we can. So and then putting all the features in, and especially after we just launched, listening to the feedbacks of what our customers I really like this, what we really like that. For 24 model year, we really tried to put that feedback back into this year's model. If you'll notice, we now have beyond this vehicle, we've got off-road on our platinum grades. now.
Yep, that was a huge thing.
Yep, yeah, we have our we're calling it the Nightshade or Blackout package on our off-road limiteds now, so we get more of the color.
Yeah, I saw some photos last night about that. We were talking with the Ken who works in the PR side, and he was showing me pictures of the new limited TRD off-road package. I believe if I get it right, and they got body color matches on the grill surround, the door handles. They got rid of the chrome, so that way it just kind of you get the nicer features, like limited. You get the heated steering wheel and the heated seats and that kind of stuff, and you get those nice features, but you don't give up that look like the SR5.
Right, and you get the performance as well too, and you get that really great appearance. And we've heard that from customers. And now then we took it to the ultimate with this truck.
Right.
Moving into the smoked out chrome on the exteriors, the Fox suspension and 1.1 inch lift, very similar to what we have in our Pro out there for this truck. And then the fantastic interior that we worked with our partners with Saddleback and Potter Leather to come up with this interior.
And I can't speak more highly of this interior. This leather is out of this world. And so that's a fun experience to bring in another supplier and to have them change the way the look of the truck is inside that you had maybe not had thought of doing before.
No, and this was many years in the making. Mike and I had talked about this for a while. Mike is passionate about leather in the truck.
Yeah.
And we continued on that. We wanted to make sure that this was a realization. It took some searching because the leather on our seats is 2 mils thick. It's not typical. Usually you're running about 1 mil, and you put a lot of lamination and foam on it in an automotive seat, and quite frankly, a lot of the areas on the seats wouldn't be leather naturally. You'd put the leather in some areas, but and then other PVCs or polyurethanes and others.
Right.
This Botter worked with us with Saddleback with Dave's inspiration to put together Dave Munson from Saddleback. Excuse me. Put together the leather package with the hides and how to cut and trim and sew them together properly. So not only do you have this great feeling, great looking seat, you also have one that performs the way a Toyota seat should perform. It's in seating comfort and even in airbag deployment and safety for the
it's crazy to think about like a seat being comfortable.
Yeah,
GM, where's your seats at? I never said. I'm always like, I'm like, if I built the truck, job number one is comfortable seat, right? If you didn't get that right, why would you spend time in a truck? I'm always mystified by this. Let me interrupt myself. One thing I want to add to the video, he told me afterwards, is that they took the lighting that doesn't exist. The footwell lighting does not exist in Limited. They brought it down to all different grades. So now there's footwell lighting. I've talked about that in my other videos, how it's so dark down here at night. But footwell lighting. We've also improved the overhead console lighting to be brighter throughout all trims as well. So some key differences there in 2024. You'll have better lighting here and better lighting here, and that really is listening to the customer and much appreciated.
Yeah.
And I always get questions and I'm always like, I don't understand that. I don't know. That's just my pet peeve.
But with this leather, you just feel like you just want to melt.
I know. I'm like,
it's what's wonderful.
Well, you said you like 3 of these in order for yourself?
I wish. We're making 1,500 of them, so I want to make sure our customers get out.
Yeah. Sure. Yep. All right, I got to ask you the last questions I have for you, and these are the harder ones. So I've had some criticism of this truck as far as the seat breaking, and TRD John had a problem with this window been shaking. If you haven't followed YouTube, when you hear those things from like me and from customers and things, you see the warranty claims. You're actively looking into the solutions for those things, right?
Yes.
I mean, this is something that's not like for the customer going, "Hey, I wish they'd just fix that." It's not like you're sitting back going, "Oh, that's not a problem. That's not going to happen." You guys are looking into that?
Oh, of course. You see those, and I'm immediately on the horn with our engineering department about working those. Yeah, and I will be honest. I drive a 1794, and I see a witness mark on my seat side shield.
Yeah.
So, but those countermeasures, our engineering team and supplier base is working quickly and hard to get those issues and the other ones countermeasured. But unfortunately, sometimes it takes time with the getting not only changing a tool, but then getting the tool up and running, and then getting parts out to the customers. So there is unfortunately a little bit of lag there, but we are actively working on getting that replaced.
So let me ask you about the plant then. So, you know, the UAW strike's going on, which is a hot topic these days, but is your plant running at capacity? Are you amping up more production? Is there still part shortages going on?
We still have some part shortages on, you know, every so often. Our Texas San Antonio plant is day by day improving, you know, with the output based on what we can
get for parts and things.
What we can get for parts and things. So it's exciting to see the volumes coming back up and getting back out, but you know, it's crazy. All the little things, you know, it was 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, it was computer chips, and then it was you know, believe it or not, it was you know, glass fiber. Never thought I'd ever run out of glass fiber.
I know. Mike was telling me,
Yep.
and he said we ran out of, and he goes, I didn't even know you could run out of that. Like, and he found out how many millions of sheets you use per day or a month.
Yep.
And then he goes, it's insane.
Yeah. Then you know, a little while ago it was potatoes, because we use potato starch in some of the material bases that.
No way.
Yep.
Really?
So it's, you know, all these little fluctuations. You know, the automotive industry is pretty complex. You've got a lot of inputs, you know, coming in from all over, and it's just been a balancing act. Our purchasing department has done a wonderful job. You know, when we have a situation, if a supplier you know, has some trouble getting us parts, or has some trouble within their factories and manufacturing, our purchasing support team and manufacturing support teams are there to help them and get them up and running, so that they're productive, and then also reduces the impact here. So the entire team's been working fabulously to try to get this moved out of the plant. So
okay, so I'm hearing from you that there's good stuff coming. There's some of our irritations being solved. More vehicles coming to the marketplace. More different trims, styling and things, and it's a lot to be excited for. There is,
and we've got a lot of great ideas that we're taking from our customers, and also where we're coming up ourselves. So the future looks bright.
All right, great. Well, hey, thanks for talking to me.
No problem, Tim. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right. Hey, for more truck videos over here, website down below as well, pickuptrucktalk.com. Lots of engineering interviews that I love doing on this channel. As always, thanks for watching. We will see you down the road.